What's up, dude? Today we're going to be reacting to Anesongib versus Taylor Holder. Now, I've seen this fight, so I'm not going to watch the whole fight. I'm only going to watch the highlight videos. And I'm just going to see my thoughts on it. So, really, nigga, let's get into the fight, bro. Alright. Nigga, put your goddamn motherfucking thing away! Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely a robbery. It was definitely a robbery. I don't know what the judges were thinking. It had to be some type of rigging. I don't know if like the judges were TikTok fans or something. I don't really know, or this was because it had to be, because it's like there's bad refs, but this is on a different level of bad. Like, Gibb pressed the action throughout the whole fight. He got in more punches. He got in more significant punches that we've seen too. Like, he did everything better than Taylor Holder. You know what I mean? He did everything better than him. Which I kind of shocked. I thought Taylor Holder was gonna win. I don't know why, but I kind of didn't know why, because I didn't think really knew how to box like that, to be honest. When I seen him, like, he was like down here, I was like, if this is what I believe, right? I totally believe this. If Gibb would have did this, what he did this to Jake Paul, he might have had a chance of beating him. Or I think he definitely that definitely would have been Gibbs. That definitely would have been Jake Paul's toughest fight that he had if he would have done this. But when he fought Jake Paul, like, he was benching all the way down here, fighting. Like, why are you like doing that? You know what I mean? And it was real dumb. I don't know why he was fighting like that. You know what I mean? If he would have fought like this against Jake Paul, I don't know if he would have beat him, but I think he would definitely give Jake Paul his toughest fight to date. You know what I mean? Most definitely. If he would have done this. His pressing the action, you know what I mean? He had great endurance, unlike Deji. You know, Deji was pressing the action first round, got tired in the second. He was pressing the action the whole fight. Pressing the action the whole fight. Getting in more punches, getting in more significant punches. Staying out the way, not getting hit too much. I mean, Taylor Holder just didn't do anything. I mean, he moved out the way in some of the lighter punches, but he kind of, to me, when I watched, he really just didn't do anything. I don't know what it was, but he just didn't throw any really punches at him at all. He just didn't do anything, really. He just didn't do much. He just didn't do much. To me, I feel like he just didn't do much of anything. He didn't really do much of anything, to be honest. Are they gonna show this whole thing? So they're not gonna show, whatever. But yeah, bro, it was definitely a robbery, bro. It was a robbery for sure. Like, he clearly won the fight, so I don't know if it was some type of rigging that had to do with the social gloves thing or something, or it had to be something. Because it's no way you make that mistake. It's not possible. So I don't know if he paid off the refs or what happened. I mean, the judges. I don't know, but it had to be some type of rigging in the system, which I don't really know about. It had to be, because it's not possible that you give the fight to. It's not possible that you give the fight to what's his name? You say it's a draw. You know what I mean? It's just like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, Taylor Holder didn't really do much of anything. I think Taylor Holder really was just trying to play it safe, not do too much. Now, I mean, okay, now he's swinging. He's going for punches. I think this fight, I don't know. I think this fight was, Anesongib definitely won, but I don't know. To me, be honest, I think Anesongib was trying to play kind of like, I mean, Taylor Holder was trying to play like more like a smart approach, like, you know, not do too much in the beginning, but then later come back in the later rounds, because it's not like he couldn't box. I said this was the best, not necessarily the best fight, but this was definitely the best. Like, both of these guys could box. You know, you could tell both of these guys, okay, they didn't even show the whole bullshit. This is a bullshit ass whatever. But they didn't really show the whole, both of these guys could, what was I saying? Both of these guys could box. You know what I mean? That was like any of the, like, it was even somebody who was alright, but both of these guys knew what they were doing. I feel like this fight, they're probably going to do a second, right? Probably, right? That would make sense. I don't know. I gotta see. I don't know. They're probably going to do a second, right? That would make sense. But, yeah, I feel like when they do it again, I feel like 5 rounds isn't enough. I think you should at least go, like, to 10 rounds. I think that would be, because I feel like Taylor Holder was like, I mean, I think he's trying to play that safe approach, not do too much, just kind of tire him out maybe, and then in the later rounds, which called, but I mean, it was only 5 rounds. Like, when were you going to start turning up? You know what I mean? He had a good stamina. I would like to see this with not only like, lighter gloves, but I would also like to see this with more than 5 rounds, like at least 10 rounds. I feel like I would want to see this fight if they do it again. And both of these guys knew what they were doing. They knew how to box. This just Taylor Holder. I think, like I said, I think Taylor Holder was trying to play a smart approach, not too much in the beginning, but he kind of just didn't do much of anything the whole fight. Like, he got in some hits or whatever, but he just didn't do much of pressing the action. And it's kind of like maybe his game plan was to tire out Gib, let Gib in the early rounds do what he got to do. Because in the first rounds he wasn't really doing much. Second round, from what I seen, he's starting to come back a little bit. He was starting to do what he had to do. You know what I mean? But he just didn't do much. I would definitely like to see this fight again. I would like to see it. It was definitely a robbery for sure, but I would like to see this in more rounds. Not only would I like to see more rounds, but I would like to see lighter gloves, you know what I mean? It was definitely a robbery by Anesongib. That's some whack-ass, goofy-ass shit to do, for real, especially because, he probably worked hard to do this, mad hard, and the fact you just rob a nigga like that is whole shit. Like, it's whole shit like a motherfucker. But, nah, though. I definitely want to see that fight again, but I'm out. You heard me? I'm out. Peace.